Hey everyone, welcome back to New Borough episode 11. In episode 10, we revitalized Middleborough with an underground train station, a state-of-the-art yard, and vibrant neighborhoods around Victoria Island City. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. It sets the stage for today's ambitious project. Today, we're tackling one of our most exciting builds yet, Demona Island. Inspired by New York City's Roosevelt Island, our goal is to transform this narrow strip of land into one of the most densely populated islands in the world, while also keeping it livable and functional. Here's a plan. We'll create high-density urban paradise with residential towers, bustling commercial areas, and every essential amenity residents need to thrive. To make this island truly stand out, we'll be using the new Japanese creator pack, bringing sleek, modern designs to every single block. Expect compact, efficient structures with distinct cultural flair that makes the Demona Island feel truly unique. Transportation will be at the heart of this build. First, we'll add a subway stop that links Demona Island to Victoria Island City and Middleborough, ensuring seamless connections for commuters. Then we'll also introduce a local bus line that loops around the island so every corner is easily accessible. With space at a premium, we'll get creative with vertical development and mixed-use buildings, balancing density with functionality. Parks, schools, and healthcare facilities will be carefully placed to ensure a high quality of life for residents. And to top it all off, we'll be designing waterfront promenades that offer stunning views and a touch of serenity in the middle of the urban hustle. Roosevelt Island inspired much of the design, compact, connected, and full of character. With the Japanese creator pack, we're taking it even further and blending traditional city planning with modern architectural styles. This island will be truly one of a kind. First, I'm gonna start smoothening the land out, because how I have it is entirely too hilly. What I believe would be too much for the area, and it's cool to have hills, but this is gonna be a small plan, so I just want to make it flat as possible so I won't have any issues or anything like that. And plus, it's gonna be a pretty significant amount of land too, so as we build it, you'll see how much land we actually have, because look at that. That's actually pretty significant. That's actually a pretty significant amount of land. You could do a whole lot with this amount of land. And also, I should do this now, but I have to redesign this bridge. I have to redesign it. Granted, I have all the connections I really need. I just literally have to make it decker. That's my goal, to literally make this a double-decker bridge. And it's possible. I already have a plan for it. I'm going to use this bridge right here, this type of bridge, and yeah, I'm going to do that right now, see how that works. Alright, so I did the Victoria side so far. This is how this is turning out. I think this is I have a way to do the pillars. These pillars are not going to stay here, because obviously they will block traffic if they did that. It looks pretty steep, but in reality, in real life, it's kind of too. Maybe mine's a little bit more drastic, but I gotta compete with rail lines here, so I have to figure that out. I think it's pretty good though, so I'm not tripping about that. I ain't trying to encroach on anybody's space, and also my camera angle kind of makes it way worse than what it is with the slope. The slope shouldn't be too bad from any other angle. It really doesn't. In fact, I might raise this bridge just so it can gradually slope down a little bit better, I guess you could say, so it's not too drastic, you know what I mean? So the other side I have to do, the Middleborough side, and then I can connect the bridge back, and then we can get started with Demona Island. The Manhattan side is less moving parts in it, and all I gotta do is connect this one to here and then bring it over so it can end up being over there. So it's not too crazy hard. In fact, I feel like it's way easier than the other side because of all of the connections that come off of it. And this avenue right here has to connect back up, and then yeah, just a lot of work has to go into it on the other side. But this side should be way easier. In fact, I just got 2 more connections to make, and then this will be complete. apologize, but I'm a little bit under the weather. But I ended up finishing the bridge. This bridge came out pretty nice. This bridge right here is it's double decker, so you have more capacity for the roads, and we don't have to worry about. I wouldn't say you have to worry about traffic jams, but it's way better for the city, and it's like in real life. That's what was the goal. So you have 8 lanes of traffic, 4 bi-directional, up and down, upper levels and lower levels, and it came out pretty nice. So next thing we're gonna do is start on the island, and the first thing we're gonna do is draw out the roads so I can know where everything goes. So the way I'm gonna do my roads is to literally look at Google Maps and get inspired. So 1 second. All right, so in the northern part of the island, or in the middle, more northern, the roads, or it's basically one road. So how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna draw this road right here, and it's mainly a 2-lane road. There's no 4-lane roads over here at all, to be honest. And it splits the island, and it goes literally down the middle. So I'll try to keep that like this, draw that one, and then at the tip of this island it's curves, so I'm gonna curve it. I'm not gonna make it exactly like it, but heavily inspired. So it's not like I don't have my own ideas here. It just, I know how, I'm just trying to keep the same layout and general structure of it, and the most basic form of that is the roads. And with the road, I can literally just freestyle after that. So I place this road down, and then give it some space right here. So give it a road right here, right there, and then we could put like a hospital here or something like that. Maybe I'll take that away a little bit more. Let me see. Could move it back a little bit more so guys have more space for the hospital. That's it. I think that's enough space, I think. And curve it like that. Alright, so first thing we're gonna place down is the hospital over here. And I think we're gonna use the new Japanese ones, if they fit. I'm pretty sure they'll fit though. These aren't as big as I thought they would be. I'm not as big as I thought they would be. What that modern building look like? Modern hospital. I like that. It's not as big as I thought it would be. Maybe I'll use a combination of all 3. Maybe that'll happen. Yeah, I'll use a combination of all 3. Then bring this road back here. Like, then use a Japan one on this side. That's the medical center. That's the hospital. So it's the bigger one. I like that. Make it a little bit taller. It's okay. Move it. It's okay. Alright. So we use the next one. What if I use 2 of these? Let's see. I'll leave that. Maybe I'll just use a regular medical center. I want to use a Japanese one, but it doesn't fit my vibe. Although I'm going to try to use a little bit of Japanese like buildings in this build, but I need something like huge, and the default ones are pretty okay for that, even though this kind of fit the vibe either. Modern clinic, hospital, French one's pretty nice actually. All right, so I think I might go with the UK one because I haven't used that anywhere else in the city, and I think it fits the vibe pretty well. Leave it right there. And then the upgrades that I come with is pretty nice also. That looks good. That looks okay. Then maybe we can add on to this with some more buildings. Yeah, I think it's fine for now, because across it is like on this side. I think we'll put another row here, and we'll put some tennis courts. I'm not trying to make it exactly like it, but if you go on Roosevelt Island on Google Maps, they have a tennis court right next to the hospital, and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna do that myself. If these ones don't fit, maybe if I move this road up a little bit more, that'd be fine. Like that. Put a couple of them, because you know how they have tennis court at the back. So put that like that, and then bring that road over to here, and then we'll delete this road because we don't really need it anymore. And then we put like a right here, or like one of these buildings. In fact, this one is kind of what I wanted to do, and we can put multiple of these because it actually looks okay. All right, so along this side we're gonna put a soccer field, and this one right here. Obviously we will need to put a road down so it can actually function, but it does necessarily. If I put it like this, that's actually not bad at all. And we just drag. Actually, we can use one of the new roads that just came out during the patch. And another reason why this episode was delayed is because I've been crashing a lot, because I'm encountering an issue with like my buildings not really working or working, but like they're crying game. So it's making me crash a whole lot, and I literally can't play, or I can't look at a certain part of the city for some reason. So that's another reason why I haven't been like really communicating, because I've been like trying to fight that, and it's really been annoying. So I really apologize for that, but I just literally cannot look at one side of the city right now, unfortunately. So we placed down a soccer field. Now we need some fire trucks, fire engines, I should say. And a Japanese one came out, right? Yeah. Now this one actually fits perfectly. I would definitely put this right. Actually, the smaller one kind of fits the vibe perfectly. And then we just use this one. It actually looks okay. And and also I made some provisions, right? I forgot about this. I made some provisions for me to bring it over here, so I have this bridge over here, and that was so perfect because I can literally just bring this bridge across the land. What type of bridge do I want to use though? I don't have really a big selection of them though. Maybe I could try this. What about this wooden one? Does that look okay? Nah, I wouldn't use this either. It does look cool. Let me see. It does look cool. Kind of unique. So I'll eat this time around. Do buses fit under it, you think? I think they fit under it. They do fit. Everything fits, I'm pretty sure. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be perfectly fine. And on this island is big parking garage. So I want to try and do the same thing, because again, we got some new assets with the new detailers patch too. Like, man, I haven't been able to play, and it's kind of annoying. So I haven't been on the city since like maybe 3 days before I'm recording this, and everything happened. The Japan pack dropped and the detailers patch came out like maybe was it Tuesday. So I barely had time to play because I've been diagnosing this issue. So I haven't had time to do anything. I did expand some down there, but I did just so I can have more jobs and all that stuff. So it's nothing really like more down there for now, at least. But this is gonna be fun to do, I won't lie. Alright, so I'm replacing that bridge because it does kind of me. I'll actually replace it once we're finished with this, because it's not like it's not letting me, straight path the way I want to. So I have to do something else. Alright, so the weird thing about Roosevelt Island is this loop, and I want to do so it goes like this. Make a curve. I'll make it a little bit more straight, I guess you could say. Bring it to here and then curve it. 28 yards should be fine on the curve. 28, and let it do that a little bit. Bring it down. Ooh, that's a lot to bring it down. I'm not trying to bring it down immediately. 22 feet should be fine, and then 28 again on the curve. 26. That's not too bad either. 26, and then bring it down a bit more to about 11, and then we're probably gonna go right under itself. So that's how it's gonna work. Probably bring it all the way down. Actually, bring it to 11, and then 20. Was it 20? Actually, that's a bit too far. Should be right there. That's fine. And then we bring it there. Yeah, I'm about to say, let me do that. 2, go, and then we just bring it into the road here, and like so. Loop is complete. People are able to go all the way down here without going too crazy, and it looks pretty okay. Maybe I can smooth it out a little bit more with move it, which I'll probably do right now, because it does look a little bit janky. There we go. It doesn't look too bad. It does look bad though. There we go. There we go. Now that actually looks good. That looks decent. That looks really, really decent. And then we put a parking garage on this side. We put a big, actually you could put like 3 of these things. So I'm probably going to use this little method, or just using an alley or something like that, because I'm going to put like 3 garages. And the new parking garages actually look pretty cool. Like, we have this multi-level parking garage right here. This multi-level right here. It looks pretty nice. And we have this sunken parking garage. Well, it's not really sunken, but it has 2 levels, which is pretty cool. And I like that. I really, really like that. But here, I'm just gonna I'm put multi-level parking garage here like 3 times. Is it? I have to go sideways? Oh, I'm guessing I have to go sideways. Ah, okay. Alley on this side, because I don't want to connect it to the main. I don't want to connect it to the main road, even though in real life Actually, it does connect to the main road in real life. So I guess I'll do that. Put that there. And then we'll make a little road in the back. Actually, we'll make this alley go around the back like this. And don't connect it up to that road. But it does work, though. And I'll use some move it, just hide it. I just use move it to hide it. Actually, goes on this side. I probably just complete it and just put 4 of them and make it look decent, because it actually looks better if it's like 4. It doesn't look incomplete, you know. Parking lot's complete, and we could probably put like a main zippo over here. Yeah, that fits perfectly too. Like, jeez, fits so perfect. You couldn't play that any better. All right, so that's cool. Did that, and now we probably could just put some houses in, and or so do this. It's gonna be like a park, and this can be more of a, we can probably make use out of this alley road, I would say. Can you look? I haven't really seen it. Use this. Does this road look okay to me? Nah, I'll probably just use a different road. Probably just use a regular one-way road, because it doesn't have a curb, which I kind of redo this. Park is probably gonna be like 3 wide, and that should be fine. Great. And we can just put high density residential. Let's see. Probably use the Japan ones, because I don't think they fit for what I'm trying to go for. But the UK ones are a good candidate. Let me see how they look. And I'll probably just zone them, because I like the zoning. Just use that tool. But we'll see. So I'll probably just continue with this theme of just the zoning. These are pretty okay. And so I'll probably just use a mix of US or North American and UK, because I like these. And this area is gonna be like mad, like really populated, okay? And we see. I gotta put the subway station in too, but in a second. But this island will come out really, and I'll make it look good. But I'm gonna continue the zone, put some things down, and we'll see how we turn out. All right, so I'll probably use this Japan school, because the Japan school kind of area that I'm going for. Or if I put a school here and all that stuff, and if I think it fits pretty nice. See, unless it's too big, and then we encounter an issue. Ooh, it's too big. Okay. Are we talking about an architecture? UK? Small footprint building. And these are not small footprint. These are not university. No, none of these. There's a France. Maybe we should have to go community. Is this in a while? Maybe this one fits. I think that's okay. That'll be fine. I like that one. And plus we need multiple schools on the island, because a lot of people are going to be going here. So, and plus just need all of the amenities that it can get, because we don't have a lot of space. You know, we can send in the back of here, because we're going to detail this entire island, I would say. I think we'll detail it. All right, so I'm just going to draw all the roads out first, and then start placing and zoning and things like that. It's something interesting that happens like right after, or obviously around the subway station. There's something really interesting that happens, because the subway station is right here. So you draw the road right here, probably is, you know, a little bit of zigzagging, you know, that, so it can look more interesting. Red, you know, that stuff. I messed up. So then once we get right here, or maybe a bit before that. Maybe I gotta do that a little bit before. All right, so this is more compact than how it is in real life. So we zone. I want them to be off. Okay, do that. Make it straight, and then bring it up here a little bit more. I'd rather just drag it like that, because I don't want it to be too drastic. But here we have to branch it off, like direction is going this way around the edge of the island. Ooh, there we go, right there. And then just bring this relatively straight all the way up here until it gets to the bridge. Since the bridge has these pillars, we have to kind of curve around it. And in the future, once we get trams, not trams, well, I guess it's called trams, we can add the trams to the island. But I'll make the provisions for it just with gas space, so that'll be fine. So this road over here goes right under it, and it kind of right here on this side. So I'm gonna make that selling road, or in my game, curve around there like that. Oop, didn't place it. All right, so I'm placing these buildings down, and this is like really densely populated. Like, I don't know how many people are gonna be on the island. We started with 0, and we're gonna see how many we can get. I'd probably about like 50,000. I don't know. That's just a high estimate. I'm hoping it's not that much, because that much traffic, and it's already bad. Oh my god, it's already bad. I gotta hurry up and connect this subway station, because this is really bad. And only one subway station is going to serve the island, and it's going to be my F train, like in Riff. So, damn, this is about to be crazy. Alright, so I placed down this coal power plant. I'm hoping this doesn't like make the pollution bad on the island. Hoping that this doesn't happen. I'm really hoping. And I gotta add some more buildings over here. So I'm gonna use these buildings because they're part of the same complex. I'll probably just add one more, to be honest. It should be fine. And that should be fine. Because the subway station is gonna be right here, and it's gonna be like a park here, so I don't want to overload it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't. And there's gonna be another park over here, so I'm not putting nothing right there either. But the rest of the island, oh man, I still got a lot of island left. Probably gotta reduce it a whole lot, to be honest. But moving on, we got the southern part of the island because all we have to do is put like this loop basically in this like big of buildings, maybe like offices and stuff like that. But we'll see what we can do. And it's like a clear apparently. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, so I'm starting to park that's at the end of the island. And I gotta make this a little bit go into each other. I don't know how to explain it, but like make the island smaller. Cause this is where I'm gonna take a land, and this is entirely too much island for me, to be honest. So I'm gonna take away some of it, and then we can see where we at. Alright, so using a SART, well, we might be able to use these, but I'm gonna try to use the service buttons from the Japan pack, and this one fits actually. And put some offices over here and all that stuff. So that's probably like the last things that we do on the island. Probably put over here. Actually like it over here though. That look good. Looks okay right there. And then we'll put a college over here. We could try to use I guess we're probably gonna be able to only use the modern architecture buildings or a school. It doesn't have to be a college, but it needs to be something modern, I guess you could say. This modern university. I wish we can just use it without the parking lots. That would be so cool. I mean, I theoretically remove all of that stuff if I really wanted to, but it just makes it way easier for me to just do it. But yeah, I can move it myself, to be honest. Let's see, does that look okay? Actually, that looks good. We just probably have to remove everything else again. It actually looks good with the right here, so it actually looks cool. I'll keep that. Now I'll just use some surfaces to get rid of all of this. In fact, I could do that right now, can't I? Unless it's attached to the asset. Oh, it's not attached to the asset. Great. So I'll remove all of these surfaces just so I can integrate a little bit better with the surrounding it. I'll probably just use some concrete. It actually looks good right there. I don't mind. All right, so we did the university and the high school over here. A bit more detailing just to get all these assets out the way. Oh, is this attached to the asset? No, it's not attached to the asset. That's what I'm saying. Why ain't giving me so much trouble? It's giving me a lot of trouble deleting this, which is not ideal. We deleted that. Probably just put some concrete over here, and we did that. And over here we're gonna do the park, and the park should come out pretty nice actually. And I used the new small pedestrian roads just to make it look a little bit better, because like when we take away, I probably won't even take away any land, to be honest, because actually we already scaled it down a little bit, actually a lot. Took away maybe like 20% of the island. So and this park should come out pretty nice though. Plus we got to make a function with the pedestrian roads, the smaller ones. All right, so this park is coming out pretty nice. I'll probably detail this park up a little bit and then go see what we can do over here, and then we can get out of here. And I'll tidy up some other things that are in the area, and probably try to do the waterfront, try to clean it up a little bit better, because I'm kind of uneasy about the way it looks. But these are alien, so I'm happy with the way it's turning out so far though. But I'm gonna detail this part up right here and with some trees and stuff like that, and then we're gonna see where we at then. So I finished the park, placed some trees down around the island, but this is how the park came out. It looks really nice, really chill. The thing I'm gonna do is put quays around the island so we can enclose it and clean up this edge. So that's the next thing I'm gonna do. It looks cool though so far. I'm gonna probably do this top part right here, and then we're done. All right, so now I finished the outline of the island with the pedestrian paths, and now I'm just going to go back with the quay and then just clean it up and then terraform it so it can look a little bit better. All right, so we did all the detailing, and well, not all the detailing, but trees down, and trying to see what we can do next is probably the subway station. So that'd be cool, and that'd be next. So the subway station will sit right here, and the way I will be doing the subway station is I will be using this across the tunnel bridge. I'll be using this. It looks really cool, and it fits the area, and it'll fit what I'm trying to do. I'll get rid of the trees first, and then we can do it. So placing this allows me to make invisible paths, and these come with paths under it. So all I have to do is go underground and connect it up to the station. Where's the station at? Ooh, station's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be right here. That's in the wrong spot. I gotta move the station over because it's supposed to sit right here. Let me see. Not too that big of a detour, but it is kind of complicating things, so I have to move the station over because it's supposed to be sitting right here. So to make my custom station, I have to use a 2-track side platform. I made a road builder. Put it down. What is this at? It's not 150 feet. There's no way. Probably put it at 90 feet. There's no way it's 100 feet down. If it was, it would probably be one of the deepest stations in the system. 230 yards at least. Oh shoot, I messed up. Alright, so that'll be 230 feet or 230 yards. That should be fine. 229, and it kind of, yeah, that should be fine. So then we just connect this up. I'm gonna try to connect it with as much disruption as possible. So I'm gonna try to not disconnect that until after. So regular one, and then we just drag it over here to right here, 60 feet. There we go. That should be fine as long as I disconnect it. And then we just bring this one up and then just connect it. Connect it here. I really wish I could just connect it like that, but I'm just going to connect it like this. There we go. And then, oh my god, that looks so horrible. It was so perfect before and I messed it up. Oh man, that looks so horrible. I'm gonna connect it again. I don't like that. It needs to be way straighter. I'm about to destroy it. I was trying to not do that, but I have to. All right, so I have to reorganize some utilities. That looks way straighter, looks way better. I'm gonna put the stop or make the stops right now, and I also have to, because this line has provisions so it can go down my 2nd Avenue like in real life, but I have to move it up so it can not hit that other station or that other track. And all I have to do is that wasn't too crazy, but it still had to be done, so it's okay. I'm not too angry, but it looks way straighter. That was the goal, and it won't be messed up anymore. So I'm just going to connect this station and make it functional. And to do that, I have side platform invisible ones, so you can just make that possible. These are 10-car trains, so you need to make it 230 yards at least, because the cars are 60 feet, or each car is 60 feet, and it's 10 cars in the set, or 10 cars on a train. So that's 600 feet. If you do the math, 600 feet in yards is 210 yards or something like that. But basically, you want to have overrun on each of that. So you just want to make it 230 yards, so the train can fit into the station with no problem and coming at a full speed and be able to stop, which is the one thing you want to do, is to stop. So that's my thinking when I make my stations and all that stuff. Because you want to make sure your trains are safely going to get into the station. Because if they don't, they would just literally reverse and then come back, which takes a lot of time. So you want to actually make your stations be the length of the train. That's if you're working with more than the default length of the trains in the game. All right, so I deleted the other station because it wasn't gonna work, and now I need to move these. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was not thinking, and now I gotta move this. So just connect that up and level the train out so it doesn't look as bad anymore. And I put the electrical substation here because it looks like a ventilation shaft. That's what it looks like. All right, so now I'm mad I didn't realize the train station was off kilter. I'm mad I didn't realize that earlier. But now we just literally put these onto the platform. It's about 90 feet, so 30 feet to 90 feet is pretty crazy. We don't have elevators inside the game, so I'm not tripping. You could theoretically think of it as an elevator if you want to say that, or think I'm making it weird for having it this length or this steep or whatever. Is it hitting the platform? Let me see. I don't think it's hitting the platform. Now it's hitting the platform. It's about 150 feet down. Jesus, that's 150 feet down. But just think of it as an elevator, which is why it's so steep. And you want to connect it to both sides of the platform, and then the station is actually going to be functional. And then we'll start seeing people there. I'll come back to you when we have people coming into the station. And also got to add some more commercial on the island, so I'll try to get some more commercial on the island while I'm at it. What did I put that 150 feet? It looks like it's 150 feet. I guess it doesn't matter because I probably won't be able to go down that low. So it's cool. But I'll be back with some people, and some more commercial. We have people using it already. That's it, man. That's crazy. Now I'm gonna put a concrete area around it, so you know, a little bit more cleaner. All right, so I went through some more buildings, added some more detail, try to make it a little bit more crowded, I would say. But right now we started with 0 population. The island is getting pretty full. We still got a lot of space in the future. If you really wanted to do something and fill this whole entire island up, we could do it if we really wanted to. But right now I named the island, and this is the moment of truth. We have 10,000 people on the island. 10,000 people. That's actually a pretty healthy amount. And I changed the hospital out because I didn't really like that one. And plus I need a bigger hospital, and I could probably put something back here, so I could probably put another hospital, something like that. But yeah, now this island has a lot of people, and it's coming out pretty well, really well. I'm enjoying this, and this change of scenery over here just looks cool. It's pretty open, which I kind of like, but the views in the future is gonna be insane. So you come on the island. This is the Victoriaboro Bridge. Don't mind the pillars. There's no way I can fix it right now at the moment, but from a distance it looks pretty okay, so I'm probably keep it for now. But this is Victoria Island, or not Victoria Island, Demona Island. It looks pretty cool. The bridge in the area, and the subway station right here. Subway too. A lot of people are using the subway right now, which is pretty crazy. That was the goal though. The subway station is probably going to be one of our most used subway stations, because this island is literally 10,000 people on it, and probably 10,000 of those people are going to be using the subway at any time of the day, which is pretty cool. But I've really enjoyed, where am I? Oh my god. Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed doing this island, and even though it was really a lot of trouble for me to get into the game lately, I was able to do this, so I'm pretty happy I was able to bring this to you guys. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out. So next episode should be out sooner than this one, because I was having a lot of trouble. Hopefully they provided some fixes and things like that. I figured out a way to play, so this next episode should be out sooner than this one from my last episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the cinematics at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give super thanks if you want to join the membership. But thank you all for watching. For the most part, really thank you for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day and enjoy the cinematics.